the final day came. The dawn of the final day came. I wake up, it's like 11 a.m., and I pack. And after I'm done packing, I look around, I go up down the stairs, I check all the doorways, I check under all the tables, I check underneath the bed, the blankets, the pillows, my suitcase. I unpacked, I packed again. My bag is missing. And it has 3 very important things. It has the omamori that Giri gave me for good health. It has my wallet that has all my debit cards, all my credit cards, my ID, my driver's license, my health insurance card, and I'm also missing my passport. And I don't know what I should have felt at that moment, but it wasn't dread. It was just like nothing. Like my brain, my emotions, I felt nothing. Just a complete blank state. It was as if my brain did like a complete hard wipe of my hard drive and I was just like a drone. And so I start asking, Giri and Onibro and Luna. And I didn't say it outright. I just asked indirectly, like, have you guys seen my green bag? Because they don't know what's in the bag, right? There's no, like, they don't know what's in the bag that would cause panic. Only I knew. And so I just asked, you guys seen it around? I ping everyone in the server. Has anyone seen it? About an hour goes by, and now we're dangerously close to the time that I need to book a taxi to get to the airport. And that's when I have no choice but to break the news. Mom, Dad, I lost my bag. Oh, that's okay. We'll try and look for it. Do you remember, like, was there anything important in there? Or, Mom, Dad, it's got my passport in it and my wallet. And then the entire house was like, ooh. Oh, I guess you would kind of want that for your flight today. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. First thing I did was call my flight. I just went ahead and booked it for the next day. Like, just give me whatever time. Whatever. I only had to pay like $50 difference. That's fine. And now we get to the hard part. Where was it? Because I could not remember for the life of me the entire day. Like, that night, I was already checked out. Before I had left Giri's house, I was already checked out. I wasn't even planning to go and, like, hang out with everyone. I was just gonna get dinner with Luna and then maybe just, like, split off and head back to sleep on my own. But then my dumbass felt adventurous. My dumbass was like, oh man, this is like my last real night in Japan. Like, I might as well, like, have like a fun time and like meet new people and at least like flex my Nihongo. I had no Nihongo to flex though. But yeah, I have no recollection. Like, I don't even remember seeing or holding my bag at any point in the night. And neither did Luna. Luna was like, you brought your bag? I was like, oh, it's so over. Guys, it's so over. If she can't remember what my bag looked like, where it was, what makes you think I would? It's so over. And, like, if I can't remember, like, the points of which I had the bag, then it's extra over. Because I traveled, like, 6 different stations throughout the entire day. We went to a shopping mall. It's so unimaginably over. But, chat, I picked the best country to lose my passport in. And mind you, this is the first time I've ever lost my passport at all. And I picked the best #1 country in the world to do it in. And it was Japan. And luckily, shout out to Mei Lin and everyone at Geeks Plus. You guys came in clutch so hard. They told me, okay, Bao, you need to go to a police station and you need to report your missing belongings. They're going to give you a case number print it out and you're going to take it to the embassy. And then once you take it to the embassy, then they can print out a temporary passport for you same day and you can go home. And worst comes to worst, it'll show up eventually and maybe someone who comes over to the US can bring it back to you. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I can just reorder my cards. You know, my wallet was I had a Ridge wallet, but you know, whatever. That was a gift. That was a free gift from VidCon like 2 years ago. Whatever. I can get these things back. What I would really like to do is go home because guess what, chat? I had this Persona sponsorship waiting and I only had 2 days to do it. I could either do it on the 2nd or I could do it on the 3rd. And it definitely wasn't happening on the 2nd. And so I look at Giri and I'm like, Mommy, help me. Help me. Mommy. Mommy, I fucked up. Mommy, I fucked up so bad. I just have to say, I love Giri and I love Oni Bro so much. They never yelled at me. They never like complained. They just took a deep breath and was like, okay, Bao, let's start from the beginning and try to retrack where you came from. And Luna, oh my God, God bless Luna because she remembered every single station we went to. She remembered approximately what time we went to where and how and the general area and all the stores that we stopped at. She remembered literally everything, but she couldn't remember me holding my bag, which was like the problem. I feel like that at that point, that was on me to remember. And like everyone's working to make phone calls and call different stations and see if their lost and found has picked up anything. Giri's calling some of the shops that we stopped at to see if they found anything. Mei Lin had given us like, you know, what basically if you lose something at a certain station, it'll reroute to like a different area. Like if you lose something at a certain line, it'll end up at like set stations. So we got a list of different stations to check at based on the route that I took. Everything that we needed. We just need to go check them out. And then also, number 1, we needed me to remember where I left my bag. And that, I tell you, was the hardest thing ever. But yeah, shout out to Giri, Oni Bro, Luna, Mei Lin, everyone on Twitter who offered to help. Rob for DMing me. He was offering to like go to Ikebukuro and just fucking look around for me. There was people, it was turning into like a giant scavenger hunt, but like across Japan. I am extremely grateful for all the help. And shout out to that one guy who immediately replied to my tweet and said, bro, you're cooked. It was that reply that truly kept me going. Like, it was so fucking funny that, like, I couldn't even be sad anymore. Damn, lil bro is cooked. Where do we start? Me, Giri, and Oni Bro, we had to take off and basically go all the way to the last restaurant me and Luna went to. Because Luna didn't see me hold my bag at any point in the day, and I don't remember either. But I do remember that everything past the first restaurant we went to, I cannot account for. Everything past the last restaurant, I definitely did not have my bag. Because one of the biggest reasons I went out at all was because my little sister wanted fucking Pokemon cards. That fucking bitch wanted Pokemon cards, and so I went out to get Pokemon cards for her. I spent the rest of my cash on Pokemon cards, and I didn't have anywhere to put it in. So I had shoved them both in my pockets, which meant that I definitely didn't have my bag, and that only happened after I went to the restaurant. So then everything before the restaurant, I had to have lost it then. And so that's where we went. We go to the first station. Nothing. I know for a fact I didn't lose that at the first station because I was standing up the entire time. I wouldn't have put down my bag. We get to the second station. Okay, now this is the hard part because Ikebukuro is fucking huge. There's like a mall inside the station. There's like restaurants inside the station. It's like 50 billion miles long and 50 different billion parts. And I remember I went to a bathroom. The problem was I don't remember where that bathroom was. I just remember what the bathroom looked like. And so we checked the first lost and found. Nothing. But they put down some notes in case someone finds it and it turns up. Next step, we just had to go around and check all the bathrooms. And we went to 4 bathrooms. No, we went to 5 bathrooms. And turns out the bathroom that I had went to was the first bathroom. I just didn't recognize it because I have brain damage. And so I go in and I check the stall that I went to. I'm remembering some of the shops that I passed by because me and Luna made conversation. Now I know that, okay, this is the area I was in, and which is also close to the restaurant we went to. I'm gonna check the bathroom. Okay, it's not there. Fuck. Okay, let's go to the restaurant. Okay, fuck. It's not here, which means I left it at a station or on a train. Everything past this point. What we were most worried about was whether or not I could get my passport, my temporary passport. Obviously, I want to find my passport, but in the chance that I can't find it at all, like, I'm shit out of luck. And so we have to go to the police station, and we have to file a missing item thing, and that took like an hour. It was a very empty day, but these things still do take time. They also had to, like, alert and update, like, everywhere else and all the other stations and all the lost and found stations that I am missing these very specific things, and they look very specifically like this, and this is when it occurred, this is approximately where it was supposed to be, etc., etc. And then they print out this paper, and I'm supposed to take it to the embassy and show them that, yeah, help me. Please help me! Please help me! And the worst part was, I had 0 form of identification on me because everything I had that had my identity on was in my wallet, which was in my bag, which was with my passport, which was gone. I just had to be like, yeah, I'm this person. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. This guy right here, that's me. Trust me, bro. Luckily, I did have pictures of my shit on my phone, which is terrible, by the way. You should never do that. But I scrolled up long enough to find, like, my credit cards and my old passport photo in there because you have to upload like PDF files for, I don't know, just like various like healthcare shit. And I had those on hand. And so they were able to like accept that. I don't think they were supposed to, but like I had nothing else to go off of. So anyways, we're in the lobby of the police station still. And now at this point, I need to book an appointment to see the embassy because Maylin said usually they don't take walk-ins. So we tried calling. Well, Giri tried calling. Every single phone call to like check where things are and what to do, it has been Giri. And God bless her Japanese. She knows such good Japanese. Her and Luna, thank God they are my mothers. Thank God. Giri tries calling. No one picks up. It just tells us to use the website. Okay, we go on the Tokyo Embassy website. You have to book an appointment, yada, yada, yada. And then I look at the calendar and I noticed that the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are grayed out. I'm thinking, oh, that's strange. I thought it was open today. And, well, chat, it was open before 5:30. And it was 6. And they're not open on weekends. So I couldn't get a temporary passport even if I wanted to. I would have to wait until the next week because, well, it's just not open on weekends. I guess I live here now. My situation is getting worse. Luckily, I knew that I could stream at Giri's house for my sponsor stream, but like I was so distraught at the thought of being away from my cats for 4 extra days. I have so many things I have to do while I'm home, and I have such a small window to do it. Like, Giri's reassuring me. I'm like, throughout this entire thing, you know, I'm making jokes and we're trying to be as lighthearted as possible, but I, of all people, overwhelmingly know how fucked I am. And I don't think there was anything I could do or anyone could do to make it any better. And so I was constantly just on the verge of tears at any moment. Even when I was laughing my ass off, like it would really only take like a brief moment of silence to have tears well in my eye. I was truly losing it. It's like in fucking Jujutsu Kaisen when like Yuji's just like on the ground laughing. and crying, or like Aaron Yeager when he's like on the ground crying, just groveling, like, and he's just laughing. There's no, it's like comical how awful this all is. Anyways, Bao had the fisheye lens angle, legit. Yeah, I was light Yagami going fucking insane. It was so unbelievably over. But anyways, so, you know, there's nothing else we can really do. I just gotta, you know, we can keep looking, but, you know, it's not looking too good. So there's no point in really stressing ourselves out even more. So we went for Gyukatsu, and damn, was that shit good. Hold on, let me get a picture. You know, I let out a lot of emotional distress and energy. And what better way to replenish that than by eating copious amounts of meat? Let me just find the picture. So Gyukatsu, it was so yummy. After that, I felt a lot better. I'm in a little bit higher spirits, and we're just gonna head to our next 2 destinations to look for my bag. We're just basically on our way back, just backtracking to where we came from. We try to find the lost and found. The lost and found is like, I don't even know where it is, bro. Before we even leave the police station, actually, Giri recommended me that I just post a picture of the bag. And at that point, I kind of froze because I've had that bag for a really long time. I don't remember the artist. I don't even remember where I bought it. I just have a description of it. But like a description of it, how far is that gonna go? I should have a picture of it. Lo and behold, chat, the only picture I had of that bag in existence since like the day I bought it until now. I took a picture of it literally the day before at Inari Shrine, where I had prayed twice to and got my big fortune, my Daikichi. That's the only place I had a picture of that bag. The Daikichi coming in clutch. Those poor Japanese spirits working overtime to save my ass, bro. They were working overtime. I know they were limping, they were sweating, they were like, God damn, this bitch is unlucky, guys. How much more do we got? Yeah, only fucking picture. That was crazy to me. That was just so crazy to me. Like the absolute coincidence. So that's a picture that I uploaded. And then Soy, oh my god, so many of my friends like saw it and was like so worried for me. I had so many DMs like, I'll be on the lookout, I'll be looking for it, I'll share this with my JP friends. Thank you everyone who like saw how fucked I was and decided to do something about it. I truly appreciate you trying to help me in my darkest hour. And Soy like translated my tweet into Japanese, and then I even offered, you know, like, I am so desperate. Please, if you find my bag, please take it to a police station, or please take it to anyone who can take it to one. I will naked dogeza. I will strip all of my clothes. I will be on all fours. I will put my bare forehead onto the dirt ground. I will naked dogeza. I don't care. All right? I just want to go home. Please. Please. And so that was the tweet. And we leave the police station. At this point, it's so dark outside. Like, the day is over. The day is gone. Anything cool that could have happened, the time for that has passed. We're just going home at this point. But Gary wanted to stop at the last station, and so we did. And we're looking for the lost and found, right? God damn, was that lost and found far away. It wasn't even in the station anymore. We saw an arrow that said lost and found, wasuremono, and then it pointed up the stairs. So we went up the stairs, and like, we're just straight up in like an alley. And I'm like, this is where you get lost, not found. Where the hell are we? And Gary's like, no, I swear this is where Google Maps is telling me. It's telling me to go this way. Bro, we are walking by empty building lots. It's like this super dimly light alleyway. There's like no cars. It's just straight nothing. And I'm like, if there's anywhere you would get jumped in Japan, it would be this fucking place. This shit was spooky, okay? And there's like graffiti everywhere. I was like, damn, they got shit like this in Japan too. What's going on? But luckily, the lost and found really did exist. It really did exist. It was just like really tucked into this obscure corner of this very, very narrow, windy neighborhood. But it was there, very far away from the station. And so we walk in and I pull up the picture. Oh yeah, speaking of which, my phone died. And before my phone died, I had 4% left. I sent Yuri all the important stuff that was on my phone. So like proof of identity, my credit cards, what it looks like, what my wallet looks like, what my bag looks like. I just sent everything to her. And then my phone died. So if like anyone had called me between that time to like tell me the bag was no, they couldn't have. My phone literally died. Guys, you have to understand, I'm a disaster. All right. There's no sugarcoating it. I need an adult. I need help. I am extremely accident prone, and I am the type of person where bad things don't just happen to me. Incredibly bad things happen to me. I'm very prone to what's the worst possible thing that could happen right now. And guess what, chat? It'll happen because I'm Bao. And that's just what fucking happens! Anyways, yeah. So Gary's talking and she's like speaking magical Japanese to the policeman. And I can understand like skoshi dake, you know? I can understand some Japanese. I can pick out keywords. I can pick out context clues. And I noticed that there was another police officer that had kind of like perked up and was listening into us explaining what we had lost, when we had lost it, about what time. And it just looked like he was thinking to himself. At that point, because we had gone to the police station, everything was already in the system. When they typed my name in to look up, like, you know, any lost and found reports, my lost item report was already there. So fast. You have no idea. Like, we had just left the police station. It was already updated, and they already was able to see pretty much everything we had submitted to the police. And then at that point, I hear the other policeman say, "Midori bag?" And I'm like, could it be? No, it couldn't be. Like, he must have just read that off of the report. And I didn't want to get my hopes up. The police officer goes like, "Chotto matte kudasai." And he like walks off into the back. And I'm just like holding my breath. And I'm not saying anything. And the police officer who's taking our information, he's also paused too and waiting for the other guy. He comes out with my motherfucking bag! Yippee! He comes out with my bag and everyone just starts jumping up and down. Me, Gary, Oi, bro. Like, I don't even care about being like a like not a gaijin anymore. I was just like, yeah! I was so happy. Oh my god, you have no idea. It was like 1 billion pounds just shedded off of me. I was no longer the Bowberry. I was just Bao. Oh my god, it was so... It was amazing. It was truly peak moment of my life. I can't believe it! He came out! He came out with my bag! Oh god! God! Oh! Some extremely kind like person must have like brought it to like the station master, or maybe it was like a passing by police officer. But anyway, either way, it made it to someone in charge on whatever line I lost it on, and it got routed back to a lost and found place within a day. And I lost it like around 6-7 p.m. the night before. Holy shit. It was so incredibly lucky. But I think also this is just Japan. Because do you want to know how they gave the bag to me? It was folded up neatly. It's an eco bag, right? And so you can like fold it up really, really small and like put it in your pocket, and then you pull it out and it becomes like a shopping bag, right? They folded it up so nicely. They had like my wallet like there, and they had my passport, and everything was just there out in a Ziploc bag too. Just they had put it in a Ziploc bag so it wouldn't get dirty. Holy crap. Like that's the type of packaging you would see in like a museum. And you know, if your ass lost some shit like that in New York or something, that shit is gone forever. You are never seeing that ever again. If it comes back to you, it's gonna be missing pages. It's gonna be broken in half, and then it's gonna have like a note from like a hobo saying, sorry, I took all the cash, but I left all the important shit for you. Yeah, everything intact. Basically the same as how I probably had left it. Life is so good. Life was so good. I was so happy. Everyone was happy. We like updated all our friends, and I'm just, oh my god, I'm just so happy. I'm just like gritty. I'm hitting the gritty the entire way back to the station so we can head home. Life finds a way, chat.